20 years ago tonight, a Cessna twin-engine plane crashed in the Bahamas, killing Detroit-raised R&B star Aaliyah.
The whole situation was terrible, could have been avoided.
Tonight, a look at her life and legacy as we share a local tribute by a group of Detroit singers.
You know, Aaliyah was a straight-A student, attended Detroit High School of Performing Arts. At age 22, became a musical force, making her mark really around the world.
So impressive, so talented. But 20 years ago, all of those dreams and aspirations came to a tragic end when Aaliyah headed to the Bahamas to film her latest music video.
The ocean breezes and the tropical island seem to be the perfect choice for Aaliyah and her dancers to record her next music video.
She went to the Bahamas to film Rock the Boat.
Aaliyah's boyfriend, Damon Dash, remembers how he didn't want his girlfriend to make that trip.
So the whole situation was terrible, could have been avoided.
I know you had mentioned before, if you were there, no one would have gotten on that plane.
Nah.
Talk to me about that.
I was trying to stop the whole video shoot. And I told her, I said, I bet you he's gonna say another day and then have y'all go someplace, spend a bunch of money, and then have you in a messed up situation in a bad plane.
That's exactly what happened. Aaliyah had finished shooting earlier than expected, and on the evening of August 25th, 2001, she and 8 others boarded a twin-engine Cessna. Within moments of takeoff from Marsh Harbor, the plane crashed near the runway. According to this FAA report, the airplane was seen lifting off the runway and then nose down, impacting in a marsh. The report went on to state the total gross weight of the airplane was substantially exceeded.
And I do not understand why someone did not speak up and say, this isn't worth it. We have to either be on a commercial grade jet or we have to split this up over 3 Cessnas.
According to the FAA investigation, the pilot was not approved to act as pilot in command. All 9 people on board died.
And I sat there, I cried, and I was in disbelief.
I just remember going into my car and turning on the radio, and you can just hear the tributes.
The music world took a collective gasp.
I remember exactly where I was.
Marcus Devine was in his Detroit music studio when he got the news. The singer, songwriter, producer knew what he had to do to honor his friend.
I had 50 Detroit rappers at my studio the very next day.
They all joined together recording this song in Aaliyah's memory. From the recording studio to the streets of Detroit, Aaliyah fans showed their love and respect.
So I loved her. I'm a big fan of her.
She was such an inspiration to young black African American, especially females.
Meantime, in New York, fans lined up to pay their respects to the hip-hop star.
But this was just something that was so tragic.
Aaliyah's funeral was closed to the public, but that didn't stop fans from lining the streets as the singer's casket was brought to the church. A last goodbye, 22 doves released for the 22 years the singer lived.
Her mom has never gotten over it, ever. I mean, it took her years just to go to her apartment to clean it out.
Aaliyah's death left fans, family, and others in the music industry wondering, what could have been?
Tomorrow at 5:30, we're going to take a look at the legacy of Aaliyah. We spent months tracking down people, and so we put everything all together online on our website, clickondetroit.com, and you can check it out, extended interviews. And really, there were just so many interesting stories, Devin, so it's just wonderful to share what people knew that really we just didn't know about Aaliyah.
And they all talk about it like, you can't imagine 20 years have passed, the way that it's all still so fresh in so many people's minds.